Top of the morning. Welcome to the Wake and Bake Lake Show. I'm your host, Eli. It's episode 16. Let's get into it. All right, let's start this Wednesday with a little bit of Wake and Bake. Still got a little bit of Smoke Dog OG left. All right, so we had quite a few games last night. Let's tap into them scores. Then we're going to tap into the Lake Show. Phoenix beats Portland 130-125. Philly beats Golden State 113-94. A little bit later on, I'm going to get into some Draymond trade talk rumors and things of that sort. OKC beat Orlando 128-92. Milwaukee beat Chicago 131-115. Hey, big bro, what's up with your team? What's up with your team? Boston beat Dallas 110-100. Atlanta beat Miami 127-115. New York beat Washington 132-101. Utah beat Indiana 131-122. A lot of these scores be looking the same. Like, I don't know. Riggish. Detroit beat Denver 124-121. Those were last night's scores. Let's tap into this Lake Show. All right, last night we had the last game of our Grammy road trip, and we got the W. We had AR back. He played well. A little rusty, but he played well. Luka played all right. Bron had a big night. He couldn't stay off the rim. Pause. He could not stay off the rim. Dunk here, dunk there. We had a Bronny sighting. That's always good. That's always good. And Bronny been playing well in these last few Bronny sightings. I think we need to keep an eye on that, especially with all this trade talk coming up. Is he gonna go where LeBron goes? Is he gonna stay here? Whenever that does happen. But anyway, let's get into these highlights, then we'll talk a little bit more after that.
James backing down Porter, fading away, he still has that. The Lakers are 6 for 6 from the floor. Make it
Reeves that wide open.
Great Powell has it knocked away. Reeves looking for James. Oh, to the ground for the flush.
Kind of middle of the pack in that area. Points off turnovers, opponents' turnovers that they force, but they hit just type of things. And for Brooklyn, though, you can't be odd about that. That was a big reason for the timeout.
Here comes James again.
It's helped the group.
You just feel his energy.
Yeah.
Doncic behind the back. LaRavia. That's right. Thomas can't hit. James on the catch. Zips it down the floor. Beautiful.
That chant is in a away arena, by the way.
In this game.
I agree. Taken away by Dalton. Step right in front of it. With Bronny. Dalton. The lob. Bronny lays it in.
Now, okay.
They came to see father and last two games. James has 12 points. And he's now 5 out of his last 7. Make it 14 points. Oh, the move. James. It's good.
Shooter's touch. Standing ovation.
They're doing more than standing. They're up and down off their feet. They're jumping up and down. That one's off.
You know, when Bronny comes in, you hear the chants and everything. Do you allow yourself kind of to just switch into dad mode for a little bit and enjoy it?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's had my wife sitting courtside, you know, and us being able to have that moment, you know, for our son. It was pretty cool. It's always been love and respect to, you know, the Brooklyn fans every time I come here, and for them to show that to my son and, you know, his development and the way he continues to, you know, develop his game. I thought it's a pride moment we would never forget for sure, for me and my wife.
All right, so nothing too crazy. We just got the job done in Brooklyn, exactly like we needed to do. And in the Grammy road trip with a W. That's what I like to see. Luka started off hot but cooled off a little bit, but still ended with 24, 6, and 5. Bron did his thing last night, 25, 3, and 7. We got Austin back. Stone Cold Reeves Austin. He threw in 15, 4, and 1. That's on the first game back. He spoke a little bit about that too, though.
I wanted to make sure I was, 100% good. Really wanted to play the other night against the Knicks. Love playing there. Wish I, could have been able to get out there and, help the team, but just didn't feel right. And woke up this morning, felt really good.
Austin, I know you put on a little muscle and weight in the offseason. JJ said that you were doing a little bit more lifting this last month and change. Did you feel like you added a little bit more strength you can kind of sustain for the rest of the season?
Jesus, that's all I did for the month was lift. I just love lifting. I felt like I was able to, get in, work on some things. And, I think, it's something that, I had the opportunity to do.
Good win, Lakers. Way to close out this Grammy road trip. We're going back home. We do got a few tough games back home, so we still need to stay locked in. We got to stay locked in. We can't let up. We got to, going into this All-Star break, I feel like we got to win at least more than half of these games. Just so we can feel good going into the All-Star break, you know what I'm saying? So when we come back, it ain't such a hassle, you know what I'm saying? Plus, the West is tight, you know what I'm saying? You lose 1 or 2 games and you slipping, you feel me? Outside of the Lake Show, let's get into some other news like these trade rumors. Or not even rumors. We got some actual legit trades that happened last night. Let's start off with some of the light ones. I wouldn't say light, but let's start off with some of the less popular ones. The Bulls traded Vucevic, if I'm saying his name right, for Afreni Simmons. And that might have been it might have been other people involved in that, but that's what I got out of that. The Bulls traded Vucevic for Afreni Simmons. That's something bro probably be interested. I don't know if you like that trade or not, bro. The Bulls wasn't gonna do much anyway, but they trade James Harden for Darius Garland. Some say this is a dumb trade. Some say it makes no sense. Some say they don't understand it. But like my uncle used to tell me, everything ain't for you to understand, nigga. But me personally, I see it working out better for Cleveland. I mean, you got Harden, you got Donovan Mitchell, you got Jared Allen, and that's a pretty decent 3 right there to me. You know what I'm saying? In the East, but you never know. These trades get kind of funny, People get one place and it'd be a totally different thing than what you thought it would be. Makes you wonder what's going on in Inglewood. They did CP3 bogus. They did them bogus as hell. Then you got this Harden situation where they've been playing well. The Clippers' record is not bad. I mean, it ain't the best, but they've been playing well, to my knowledge. So for James Harden to just be ready to go, it's kind of awkward. They knew they had to let him go, because you know what happened when you don't let James Harden go. He is sit on the bench and comb his beard the next 10 games. Pop out with a little baby in them the next 10 games. Yeah, they know they had to get him up out of there. He would have went on All-Star break and not came back. We also ended up with a 3-team trade that sent Michael Conley and Jaden Ivey to the Bulls. Hey, bro, your Bulls out there making moves. Do you approve? I also seen Draymond in the press conference. They was asking him about how he felt about possibly being in the trade. Or I should say they was asking him about how he felt about being involved in the trade rumors. And from what I got out of his response was he cares a lot, but he's not gonna show y'all. But within that, he's showing you he cares a lot. Like, he really wants to be in Golden State, in my opinion. He been there so long, and he's just part of their blueprint right now. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know how people get tired of people? It's like, you cool, but man, all right, your time is up. It might be one of those kind of things.
You're not going to lose any sleep over trade talk, your name in it, but has it gotten a little wearing to you? Has it gotten something that maybe people bring up to you and you have to answer about it, or anything that's kind of been, maybe distracting to you?
No, it's not a distraction. Everybody do want to talk about it. No, it doesn't wear on me. It is what it is. I'd say over the last couple of days, it's gotten more real to me. I can't control it, so I don't worry about things I can't control. It's a possibility that I might get traded.
You built this with Steph and Clay. What?
Oh yeah, but at some point it's going to come to an end. Whether that's a day or two or a year or two.
Steve said he's had a chat with you about
That's when it got real for me.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, maybe I should be a little more worried about this than I am.
Sounds like he gives a fuck. Excuse me. Yeah. Sounds like he cares. As far as the Lakers go, in this trade deadline, I believe it's tomorrow, less than 24 hours. I guess they probably gonna make some moves while I'm at the gig today or something. I don't know. We're gonna see if they do something. I don't think LeBron's going nowhere, especially this season. Like, he's not going nowhere. We can chill out. But will he end up in Cleveland next year with Harden and Mitchell? Guess we'll see. Gotta get through this season first, though. Stay focused. But this junk bout gone. Lakers got the dub. AR back. Feeling good, feeling great. That's it for episode 16. Y'all know the rest. Get up, get out, and get some. Be productive. Love.